When people hear the word Viking, they imagine horned helmets, savage raiders, and endless bloodshed. But the real Vikings were far more complex. They were farmers, traders, explorers, poets, shipbuilders, warriors, and kings. They crossed oceans without maps, founded nations, and shaped Europe forever. This is the true story of the Vikings, where they came from, how they lived, what they believed, and why their legacy still survives today. The Vikings came from Scandinavia mainly, Norway, Denmark, Sweden. These lands were cold, rocky, and harsh. Farming was difficult, winters were long, and food was limited. Because of this environment, the Norse people became tough and resilient, skilled sailors, dependent on cooperation and honor. The word Viking does not mean a people, it means an activity. It comes from Vikinger, meaning a sea raider or explorer. Not every Norse person was a Viking. Only those who went on raids or voyages were called Vikings. The Viking Age officially began in 793 AD. That year, Norse warriors attacked the monastery of Lindisfarne in England. This shocked Europe. Monasteries had no defenses, and the Vikings appeared suddenly from the sea, fast, violent, and unstoppable. From that moment on, Europe lived in fear of the Northmen. The Viking Age lasted until around 1066 AD. Most Vikings were not warriors. They were farmers, fishermen, blacksmiths, traders, craftsmen. Vikings lived in longhouses built from wood, stone, turf. Entire families lived together. Parents, children, elders. Society was divided into three main classes: jarls, nobles, and leaders; carls, free farmers and warriors; thralls, slaves, captured or indebted people. Women had more rights than many other medieval societies. They could own property, demand divorce, run households, manage farms while men were away. Viking ships, the key to power. The Vikings changed history with their ships. Their longships were light, fast, flexible, able to sail oceans and rivers. They could cross the North Sea, sail up rivers into cities, land anywhere without harbors. This made Viking attacks nearly impossible to stop. Without these ships, Viking history would not exist. Viking raiders, traders, and explorers. The Vikings were not only raiders, they were also some of the greatest explorers in history. They traveled to England, Ireland, France, Spain, Russia, the Middle East. They traded furs, amber, iron, slaves. Vikings reached North America nearly 500 years before Columbus. Leif Erikson landed in Vinland, modern Canada, around the year 1000 AD. The Vikings believed in Norse mythology. Their gods were not perfect. They fought, suffered, and died. Major Viking gods: Odin, god of wisdom, war, and death; Thor, god of thunder and strength; Loki, trickster god; Freya, goddess of love and battle. They believed warriors who died bravely went to Valhalla, where they would feast and fight until Ragnarok, the end of the world. This belief made Vikings fearless in battle. Famous Viking heroes and leaders: Ragnar Lothbrok, a legendary Viking king and raider, famous for attacking England and France; Bjorn Ironside, son of Ragnar, a great warrior and explorer who reached the Mediterranean; Ivar the Boneless, a brilliant and ruthless commander, feared across England; Harald Fairhair, the first king to unite Norway; Leif Erikson, the first European to reach North America. These men shaped Viking history and legend. The Vikings did not disappear suddenly. They slowly changed. Christianity spread across Scandinavia. Kings gained control. Raiding became less profitable. Europe grew stronger defenses. The Viking Age officially ended in 1066, when Norse forces were defeated in England.